welcome to our show today. I am so excited because I'm having two of my good friends on today, Taylor and Deja Barber. They are mother and daughter and great friends of ours. Taylor, Deja, thank you for being here, and we are looking forward to hearing all about your life and what you do.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Deja, I want to begin with you. What do you do and how do you live your life?
Well, as of right now, I'm a college student at William Peace University, majoring in education and minoring in psychology. Pretty much, that's all I do 7 days a week until I go coach with Virtue Sports and do basketball and bocce on the weekends.
Well, good. You are a very busy woman.
I am.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, and being in your wheelchair, you just keep going and moving forward, and that's the way to be.
Yep.
Yeah. Tara, I'm your aunt and mom. How do you and your family support Deja?
Well, we never tell her no. Whatever she wants to do, we let her give it a try, and we'll be there every step of the way. It's no matter what she's doing, we're there all the time. I can say that you've been there with us. We go to bocce.
Yeah.
She was in the band. We were at the band. She all of her sports. So we're there.
Yeah.
So we let her do it.
Yeah. Well, I met you with Deja was just like in high school, and you were really shy, but you and your dad, I think, were in the marching band, and you wanted to do it. And your dad, I love him because even though he doesn't speak that much, Mr. Personality, I know that he really enjoys being around you and the activity that you do.
He does.
Yeah, yeah. Now, what do you hope to do when you graduate?
Well, as of right now, I want to go into school counseling, get a master's, and I want to work while I'm doing that. So hopefully, I can get into a school somewhere so I can work while I do that. So
Yeah. Now, what do you like to do? Do you like to do bocce, or do you like to coach, or do you like just to be an athlete?
That's an interesting question.
Thank you.
I would say that's hard. I guess because I've played for so long, I love the joy of being an athlete because I got to play and be active, and I love competition, so I'm very big in competition.
Yeah.
But I love coaching because it's like I get to be around kids, which I love being around and seeing them grow up. Because they were like little kids, and we left, and like now they're like in high school, about to graduate in a couple of years. And I'm like, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with myself because they're so old now. So yeah.
Well, it's like when I was looking at the YWCA, all my children were like school-age children, and now I know they are in college or maybe working, so it made me feel old, But Deja, when you are coaching, do the children see you as a coach, or do they just see you as another person and they don't really listen?
When it started, they saw me more as an athlete and still like closer to them because I just finished playing. So when that part was over and I got a little bit older, they kind of like broke the focus and saw me more as the coach because now it's just me and Mike coaching. So I'm more of the assistant to him. So when that happened, it got better. Because at first it was like, oh, she's just one of us. And I was like, no, I'm seriously being a coach now. So, yeah.
And it's really different when you are in that kind of role.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to let you ask Mom.
Yay.
Mom, as a mom, what do you think Deja would like to be involved with more when she graduates from college?
When she graduates, she will make a very good counselor because Deja understands a lot. She's been through a lot. So she's seen and been through things a lot of us can't even imagine. So she would understand. She enjoys being around kids. She likes coaching them. She likes, teaching them. And it helps. It just is something we need in this community now. Is we need somebody out there who can help a lot of these kids that's coming through the system now because it's a lot going on in this world right now.
Oh, yeah.
So.
And even when I was working at the Y with children with disability and non-disability, I could feel more for both the children with disabilities than any other cancer.
Exactly.
And people wonder why I could do that. But when you have a disability and you work with children or anybody with a disability, you can put yourself in that spot.
Yeah.
Is that how you feel, Deja?
It's not really, I don't believe in putting myself in their shoes, but it's just, I think I'm a better listener because I feel like, especially being disabled, we don't really get listened to. Like we're just pretty much like, they listen to us, we were pretty much told what to say, when to say it, and we're not really allowed to have an opinion except around certain people. So in that way, I could better listen to children and understand kids because if you take them to listen, they actually have good points. Yeah. They have a good point in reality. Like they're not always so foolish and crazy. They have good points in reality. So I think I'm just a better point of listening to people.
Well, that is well put, and I'm glad you said what you said about a lot of people with disability are told what to say, when to say, and how to say. And to me, it irritates me because I want to be quiet. I know what to say or do, but a lot of people, they don't think in that way.
No, they don't.
And you did a good job. Now let me ask you this. What advice do you have for maybe a 10-year-old who wants to play sport but because of their disability that they may not be able to? What would you tell them?
The hardest thing is not actually getting the child to want to play. The hardest thing is convincing the parent to get the child to play.
Really?
And the experience I've had over the years is not really the child. They want to go try it. They want to do it. It's fun. There were people that's also disabled. They see them all the time. They're having fun playing basketball.
Yeah.
It's the parents that are like, I don't want them playing. They'll get hurt. They'll fall. The chairs cost too much. It's like it's a consensus really with the parents. The child's really the one that wants to be out there having the ball, throwing the ball, even if they can't do anything. They're out there having fun and being social, which is a problem that we have in the disabled world because we don't really have a lot of us in a huge number like everybody else. So we need the social factor. So I'll get the kid to come out there for the social factor, not really for the athletic part just yet. And then after that develops, then they can do the athletic part.
You know what, Deja? I never realized but you would make a wonderful counselor, like your mom said, because you have the compassion and you know how the children feel. Because not only do you have you play sport or anything, you know what they are going through, and you listen, and that is a wonderful talent. It really is.
Thanks.
You are good. Let me let you aware, and I'm gonna ask your mom. Like we talk about Tim, your husband, and Deja's dad. And we went on a trip to Kansas City. How does he support Deja? I know he helped with transportation and everything and being with in the marching band. But what other way did Tim support her and you?
Well, he does. He's our transportation. I can say that much. He's our driver. When she needs to go somewhere, he will take her. He takes her to work. He takes her to her events. He takes her to her sports. So he is there with her the majority of the time once she's doing something. She does stay on campus at school, so I work during the day. He will go over there during the daytime if she needs help with anything in her dorm room. So all she has to do is pick up the phone and call, and he is there for her. So no matter what it is, he is there on call for whatever she needs.
That is wonderful. That kind of like my dad, when he was living, because my mom worked during the day, and my dad, before after he retired, he was like my cab.
Yep.
So wherever I needed to go somewhere, and I couldn't drive there, like the Temple Inn or whatever, my dad was always there, for me. Thank you for that. Let me ask you this, Tara. Do you go with Deja if she has a competition, or does she like to kind of be on her own with her friends or whatever?
Well, actually, the majority of the time I've been there, I can say she's participated in a lot of things. She's done marching band, she's done sports, she's done track and field, and I have been at the majority of them. We have traveled all over the country actually with her band. We've been to New York, Canada, the Bahamas, Philadelphia, Georgia. And the majority of the time I went, my husband stayed, and I would go on with her to the trip. So I was the one there. But if she can go off by herself, we would let her go.
Well,
That's up to her.
She's known as Deja's mom with all my friends.
Deja's mom.
She's Deja's mom.
Well, you and Deja together are a wonderful team, and I noticed that when we were in Kansas City for the party tournament, y'all were more like friends and the mother and daughter, and I guess that is a great way to put it, because I heard Deja call you Tara, and that is wonderful. I wish more people with disability have people that they can relate to and not help, and not be like Deja there, overpowering. Just let the children do what they want to do, and not be under the thumb all the time.
We've got to. And as parents of a special needs child, you've got to learn to let them go, and you've got to learn to let them participate. They need that participation. Just like any other child, you need to let them get out there in the world to do something. Because they need that experience, just like everyone else.
Yeah, exactly. Because with my mom and dad, they let me go. But my mom is like in her 80s, and I think she still believes I'm like 5 years old. And I'm going to say, Mom, I love you, but you don't have to tell me where I need to do something. But I get it a bad habit to break at times. But I just love how y'all relate to one another. And then I know you have a big brother, and he got you involved with a lot of things. What kind of relationship do you and him have, and does he come with you, or does he talk to you about certain things for you to major in or whatever?
He's my world, he's like my rock. When he went to college, we actually got closer then when he actually went away. And it's just, we kid around, we're still siblings. We get around to it 24/7. But now I think we finally hit the point where we mellowed out, where he has been helpful. He's came over there a couple of times when I needed something. And my parents were already at the house, so I wasn't going to make them drive all the way back over here. He works right across the street from me. So he came over there a couple of times. I mean, he's always been supportive. He's always had my back. The joke around high school was I was his weight system because he had to carry me everywhere. So I was his weight system. So it's just stuff like that. All his friends know me. All his friends are close with me. It's like they're like my brothers and sisters. So it's just, we have a very cool, chill, competitive relationship, but we still love each other.
Yeah. Well, my brother and I are close, and he is married and got his own family, but when I need him, I can get to him by phone or by email, and when we get together, like you said, we have fun, we love one another, but he has always been there, and when he hasn't been there, he wants to be there, but then it wasn't possible, but he always got my back, and that is important because a lot of people, a lot of siblings that have disability, they really don't. Sometimes they really don't have each other back, and that is a shame.
It only started because from the beginning they made it known that I was here. And they made him seem like, hey, you got to help us take care of her. And that's pretty much where it started. I mean, you got to start taking care of her, which means you're going to connect with her, which in truth did happen. So.
Well, you put it so well, Deja, because I believe my mom and dad did the same thing to my brother, and even now now that my dad passed away, my brother has stepped in to take that role over to make sure that Kelly and I have someone to talk to about different things. And you right, Deja, it began when we are born.
Yeah.
Because you do it like when they get a little older, they go, why do we have to take care of or whatever, they may go on their way, but when you begin when they are younger, then like you do, you get close and you have fun and you know that he got your back.
He does.
And but that, I need to know his name because he is a big guy.
Very big. Very big.
Because when he walked into boxing that one day, I go, oh yeah. But he looked like he is a sweet young man.
He's a big teddy bear. He honestly is a big teddy bear. Like, he is not a big tough dude at all. Like, no, he is not.
Let's switch gears for a minute. Tell me, what do you like about boxing and how do you get involved with it?
I don't even know how we got started in it. They just said, hey, come to Cary. We're going to do something, and it's called bocce.
Yeah.
And then that's when I saw you for the first time, and I was like, okay, I'll try it. It's like bowling. I said, okay, it's like bowling.
Yeah.
Okay, so I threw it. I was like, oh, I'm not this bad at this. Okay. Then I stuck on with it for a little bit, and that's what happened. But I like it. I just like it because it's different. It's not the average sport of hitting a basketball. It's so different that it's like really hard to explain how it's competitive to people. And it's like they play it on the beach. You have the normal version on the beach, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But it's totally different when you get into the adaptive world. Like, it's a serious sport because I didn't know how competitive it was when we went to Kansas. So yeah.
Now, have you ever been to Kansas for like basketball or anything like that?
I had never been to Kansas till Nationals.
Me either. Are you going to go back to National every year, do you think? Or do you think you would like to just do practice?
I want to go to Nationals. It just depends on where it is and how much money's in the account to go to Nationals. But I would love to go back. I mean, I finished 4th out of 7 people, so I didn't do so bad at the first one. So yeah.
Yeah, you did very good.
Thanks.
And I mean, you really got your momentum.
Yeah.
And you know how to throw the ball.
Yeah.
And that is very good.
Thanks.
And let me ask you this. What do you think about the people that were competing against you and me at the national? Because some of those people were very good.
They were good. I could see why they're on the national team. It makes sense. I see they put a lot of effort in.
Yeah.
A lot more than I put in. So it's just, they were good competition. My class was a little different because our range was so different because we didn't know we were going to be in this class except one person.
Yeah.
So we didn't know each other play. We never met them before. They weren't on YouTube or anything of that nature. So so it was cool. It's a new experience that I had to learn and see how different people play and different strategies and stuff. So
yeah. Well, I love the national because apparently all the people who go there, they know each other year after year, and that's why they are called by name or whatever. But it was our first time, and I think we did pretty good.
We did.
Yeah.
That did great.
Well, thank you. Tara, let me ask you this. I know that I know you and Tim support Deja in like bocce, but when you first heard about the game bocce, year. I think you were still in high school.
I was actually in middle school when we first heard about it.
Really?
Yeah, it was late. It was like late in middle school when we heard about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
What do you think about Margie and, because I know we've been at it practicing for about 6 to 7 years. What do you think about Margie?
Well, I can tell you, my family loves sports, all of us, and she's been doing sports since she was about 6 years old. So she started with basketball, but she also, actually started bowling when she
Bowling
was
at
4
4.
years old.
Yeah.
Oh,
So she was able to bowl all those years, and she stopped at 18. But when bocce came through, it was nice because we knew that was a sport that was for people with cerebral palsy. It was one of the few sports we did have in this area that was geared toward her disability. And when we went in there, we were like, okay, well, this is something you may have the ability to do, because it wasn't that difficult. The balls weren't that heavy, and I was like, and you got a pretty good eye for this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we kept really, that's why I say we pushing her, just go ahead and go, and it's good exercise. It's still good, something to do. And what we've tried to say is anything that she can do, she gets a lot of camaraderie. She gets to learn people. She gets to know different people who just like her, that understand.
Yeah.
Being around people that understand what you're going through really helps. And it's helped us all these years having something like this to be able to go to, because it's enjoyable. And to get together is more than anything. It's the fun part of it.
Yeah, because it's like when you don't come to practice and you're not there either, Deja, and we got practice with different children or whatever, I'm thinking, okay, Tara, Deja, where are you? It's no fun to do, But when you come to practice, Deja, with your mom and dad, it's like, I really feel like we are really practicing, and I'm not there just to be there, And it's good to have you there all the time, but I know you, now that school is in, you may not be there all the time because of schoolwork, or you may be gone, or whatever. Let me ask you this, Deja. When you are in classes, how do the professors relate to you? Do they see you as a student, or do they look at you because you are in a wheelchair?
Well, I have to say, over 4 years, the majority treat me just like everybody else. There's a few that are iffy, that have always been iffy, but as a majority, they all treat me the same. Like, it's just like, because I came in from the beginning with that kind of attitude. I was like, I'm like everybody else. I'm paying to go here. I'm going to go to class. I'm going to make the grades. It was just that simple. Now, once I made Dean's List over 2 times or 3 times, they were like questioning a little bit, like, she's not dumb, like, she's not failing, like, why is she not failing? And it's like, it changed their whole mindset later on, after like my sophomore year. It changed their mindset, but now they respect me even more because they realize, hey, she didn't stop. She actually did keep trying. She's not a difficult student. She's here doing the work, and it's simple, so.
Yeah. I know when I went to South Carolina, a long time ago. I'm not going to tell you my age, but we had a college, a general study in the Coliseum, and it was like a high school down there because you didn't have to go on campus for classes. Everything was right there. So I know what you mean about going to peace, because when I went to Carolina, it was like they, after a while, they got to know me by name. And when I went to ask for help with assignment or whatever, it was like they professors would open the door, they come on in, what do you need? So they get to see me as somebody with a disability like you did, Deja. Your professor see you as a person, and that how my professors saw me. And let me ask you that, when you change classes, it's difficult for you to get from one class to another, or do you have somebody who that you really know that would help get you to your other classes?
Well, Peace is built kind of different. We only have one academic building, so, and they're connected. So pretty much everything's in one building. So if I'll stay up there pretty much all day, I don't got to go back to my dorm. There's no travel issues. So yeah, I'm very fortunate of that. Peace is the only one huge building. So y'all can just take the elevator, go over. I'm in the other building, so.
Well, good. That, I didn't even know that. You gave me the food to talk, because I thought they were, you would have to go out.
No.
Well, that is good. It makes it easier.
Oh yeah, it makes it easier.
Yeah. Well, we're going to take a little break and let y'all get your breath. And when we come back, we will talk more to you, Deja, and your mom, Tara.
Okay.
welcome back to our show today. It is my pleasure again to introduce Tara and Deja Barber. We've been talking to them about their life and about Deja's college career. Welcome back, and we're gonna begin with you, Tara, and let Deja just relax. Now, we were talking with Deja before the point about college and about classes. How do you help Deja with the class? Do you help her, like, if she gets stuck, or do you just let her, do you just look at her and help from afar?
From afar, I have had very little to do with any of her classes at Peace. I mean, only maybe to help her sometimes type up a large paper that may take her a while to do. But other than that, Deja's done everything on her own. I mean, go to class on her own. Nobody pushes her to class. So she takes herself to class. She takes herself back to her room. She does everything by herself.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful. Thank you, Tara. Deja, I know you had a problem, like maybe a couple of years ago with the sidewalk, and you couldn't get to either your class or you were going home and the sidewalk broke or was cracked. How do you solve that problem?
The situation got fixed very quickly because after the incident report got filled out, pretty much it was, this needs to be fixed. And somebody on our public safety staff at Peace has a daughter at Meredith that also has cerebral palsy. So I went to him and I was like, this needs to be fixed. So this can't be fixed till it turns 55 degrees. Well, it's 66 degrees, so go fix it. And all the bricks are now fixed around the campus that can be fixed, and those that can't are gonna take a process, but everything that's in the path of which I need to take are already fixed.
Well, that is good because I know what you're for and the way that you are speaking up on campus and in your class. I bet the bricks have found a friend. I bet they do. Yeah, we finally somebody is going to listen to her, and we're going to get the people can walk on her. But that is good. Let me ask you this. Why is it so important for people with disabilities to speak up for what they want?
It's important just because we have a voice, and the voice is always misunderstood if we've even heard at all. So it's just the fact of, it's just that the older we get, we're only going to get older.
Yeah.
And that means we're going to have more issues already to begin with. And if we don't speak up early about what we need, when we get done, and what issues and problems we do have, it's only going to get worse down the line. So it's kind of like, if you speak up early and say what your problems are and issues are, down the line it's going to be easier. So I just think we have a voice, so we need to use it. So.
And you know what? You are right, Deja, because if we don't speak up now for what we need, then we will be heard. And if our voices get louder, then people will have to stand up and listen whether they want to or not, because if they don't, then they will never know what we need. Let me ask you this. Why did you go into education and why do you want to be a counselor?
I felt like that was going to be your next question. I don't know why I did, but it felt like it did. The reason why I want to go into education is because my whole family, especially my mother's side, are a lot of educators. As you learned earlier before the show started, my grandfather was principal for the Governor Moorhead School for the Blind. That was a really main reason because I did not know how much he was dedicated and loved until we went to the dedication service for the school they built a month ago, and it just felt like I didn't know how much of an impact he made. And it's like I kind of want to make that same impact if I could. So it's like, and then I still kind of want to teach. Well, my main goal is administration. So I just think counseling is that next step in between if I teach, if I counsel, and then going to actually own a school. Because I want to own my own school for those with physical disabilities.
I would there.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to own that. So that's a step in mind. So yeah.
That is wonderful.
Yeah.
Will you be in Raleigh or will you be like in between
I plan to say I want it to be in North Carolina. I just don't know where in North Carolina, but I want it to be somewhere in the South because up north there's plenty of schools, there's plenty of options, there's plenty of this type of school, but not when you go past Maryland. They're like in New York, they're New York, Virginia, Pennsylvania, everything on the northern side. There's not really on the southern side. So it can be anywhere in the South. I'm just not going to Florida.
That is wonderful.
No one Florida.
That is wonderful. I have known you for a lot of years. I never knew all that about you, but you are educating me today too, and I'm really impressed by you.
It's kind of on the down low right now. Not many people know what I want to do till after I got out of peace. So I was gonna let them know after like this year, and it was more definite. I was gonna get them more answers once it finally became definite.
Yeah. Now with the school that you had your vision of, what would you like to see happen there?
I actually want it to be upper middle school to upper high school to possibly a little bit of a 2-year college because I think the major ages it needs to be looked at for children with disabilities is from like teenage, early preteen to 18 to becoming adults because that's the age group I feel like they get mislooked at and get misjudged because that's where funding stops at age 5.
Yeah.
And then you get through the school system. If you properly get through the school system, which is the problem, then after you get out the school system, it's like, what do you do now? Yeah. So it's just better training, better focus, making sure they understand academics and what they're learning, not just pushing them through school. And it's just this or that. It's I just kind of want something where they feel like they're actually learning something and being good, productive citizens when they leave.
That is a wonderful goal, and we need schools like that because so many students with disabilities that can go to a regular school or college are misunderstood. They think that just because we are in wheelchair or we walk on crutches or walking, we can't learn. But you are a wonderful example about following your dream and knowing what you want.
Yeah.
And I'm very proud of you, Delia. I really am. You are wonderful.
Thanks.
Keep up the good work. Taylor, let me ask you this. What do you think about Deja's vision for a life?
I love it. And the reason why is because we have seen what the public schools hold. She was in public school all the way through high school and everything. And she did fine in it, but we do have friends and peers that we know struggled and they struggled for a long time because the system didn't know what to do with them and they did not know how to use the system to their advantage. So once you get out of high school, unless you have that push to make you go further, you need somebody there to help you to see that you can go further than just getting out of high school. Yeah. There's so much out there that you can do, but they've got to be shown this. A lot of them are left, they're not left behind, but they're just like put in the back corner. So just to get you out of school, we've got to push them up front so they can be seen too. Yeah. And just a lot of them have a future. They can do so much, but we've got to give them their voice. We've got to make them be advocates for themselves. And they've just, once they get that, then they've got it made. But we just got to get them to that point. Yeah. And a lot of kids need that.
Yeah. But you are so right there, because when I was in school and I was about to graduate from high school, so many of my friends wanted to not go to college. They just wanted to get to high school and either be lazy or make money. But for me, I wanted to continue my education, and my mom and dad encouraged me, and I'm sure you are encouraging them to follow a passion and dream, and that is wonderful. And what you said was well put, because if we don't get those students that want to make something of themselves, they will be falling in the crack, and that's not right and not fair to them. Let me ask you this, Dara, what do you think Deja will be doing in like maybe 5 years or 2 years?
I'm trying to convince her to stay in school. Go ahead and get everything done now. Don't stop. I know she wants to go to work, but get your master's. Just keep right on going. And in about 5 years, I see her being a teacher, or a counselor by this time. Either one, she should be in the school system. That I do see. Going on to her goal of opening her own school. I see nothing that should stop her anywhere in her path to go the way she wants to go.
I just hope I can live to see it, because when the school opens, I'm gonna go in there. Wow, I knew it would. But that is great. Yeah. And then you have a wonderful love for your family and for Deja. And I'm sure your family, especially your dad, is very proud of Deja and your son, because they don't let anything get in the way.
Nope. They keep on.
Yeah. And I know that your dad was the principal of Governor Moore. How did that influence you when you had Deja?
Well, he was the principal over off of Garner Road. He was the last principal there, and we actually stayed on campus. So growing up, other than my brothers and sisters, all of my playmates were either deaf on one side and blind on the other side. So this is who I grew up with for 5 or 6 years. So once I had Deja and found out everything that was happening, it didn't bother me because I had seen what all of them could do. I watched them play sports. I watched them wrestle. I watched them learn how to play the piano, the violin. So I knew, regardless of their disability, they could still do anything they wanted to do. So it was just eye-opening to know, and it came in handy because I was somewhat unfortunately say I was a little bit prepared. I was somewhat prepared to know what she was capable of doing if we just pushed her out there and let her do it.
Yeah, well, believe it or not, Kira and Tara, time is up. But I do want you to come back and do a follow-up show. And thank you for being here today.
You're welcome.
Thank you for having us.
You welcome. This is Kara Steiner. Please be like Dana. Don't let your disability get in your way. Get up and go out and play sport. Get your educator. We like to thank our sponsors and like always. Don't be afraid to speak up, speak out in your community.